I'd like to hear about like kind of how you guys are in your relationships. And this is Jamie talking. So I'm asking the band of mothers ladies, because here's the thing. So Meaghan and I are very similar in that like our husbands also babysit us for sure. We are definitely like, we are mama bears for sure. We love the shit out of our kids and we work hard at it. But also if our husbands weren't there, we'd probably starve and maybe like shrivel up and die on certain, right? Like on certain.
And you notice that Jamie said Meaghan and Jamie.
I was going to say, Heidi, on the other hand, you can
I
share.
love my husband, but when you told that story, it made me think of when my son has hip dysplasia, and so there's been a lot of surgeries and body casts. He's the youngest. So my husband will take the girls, my twins, skating on the weekends. And so I'll stay home with James, the youngest, and he'll go skating. And like, I will feed them. I will wake up an hour early to make them breakfast. I will feed them breakfast. I will clean them up from breakfast. I will get them dressed. I will braid their hair so they can skate without the hair getting in the way, so they can wear their masks because, hair bands get in the way of masks apparently. And I'll do all the things. And then he'll be like, on the way home, you forgot to pack them a snack. And I'm like, part of me is like, oh, I'm the worst mother ever. And the other part of me is like, did
I really forget?
Are you joking?
Are your hands broken?
Is your brain broken?
Yeah. So how do you guys how does it work? Like, I want to hear about structure because I'm always looking to learn.
Oh gosh. I do everything, but I also don't do it well, so it's fine.
That's not true. You're very hard on yourself.
No, my husband is great. He's so great, and he's such a grounded, chill, relaxed person. So I feel like if he wasn't in my life, I don't know what kind of mom I would be, because he's so laid back. But Tracey and I were working till 8 o'clock the other night. Remember when we walked inside and the kids still hadn't had dinner and he was just sitting on the couch playing guitar. So I don't he's not lazy. He loves to take them on hikes. He does active stuff, but it just doesn't occur to him to keep the house running. So
wait, does that mean that you every single night have to be the person to be like, hey, it's time to brush our teeth and go to bed? Is that you every single night?
Yeah, but hot tip, Meaghan. Hot tip, when your kids are little, you don't start a routine. You don't read to them.
you lower all the expectations.
Yeah. And so my kids, since they were tiny, would just go to bed. They do it now. Yeah, they go to bed. They have reading time before bed on their own. And then they go to bed, and sometimes we go to bed and we're 9:30 lights out, guys, and they're rule followers and they do it. And so it's not that big of a deal. Bedtime, we're about to watch Jeopardy. You guys get in bed. And then, literally when my daughter was 2, she would be like, good night, and walk into her room. So that's because my hot tip.
That's amazing. See, but
which is also how I got pregnant. Hot tip.
Here's my hot tip. Marry gay straight. And
that's true.
My husband is I'm lucky.
He's gonna love that you just told everybody.
He knows. He's he's at his age, he's leaned into it. He just he likes to clean. Mm-hmm. I am surface messy but very organized, but I will leave a trail of chaos behind me, and then I stop my day at 4 and I'll clean up the house. So touring with Shay, she would constantly clean up my trail of chaos.
She also leaves tissues just everywhere, just a used tissue.
FYI, my nose.
Everyone.
Is this
I got too much in my brain. I just am thinking and I just move on to the next thing.
I cannot deal.
So so I'm lucky. He's good. I'll cook. He cleans up the dishes. But then there's things, we've been together for so long, and Shay and I were just talking about this because, he's been working from home and he's able to help out more so he can go to the grocery store, but he doesn't understand how to shop for groceries. And I think all moms are very particular on what they buy. And I'm we have been married for 20 years. How do you not know what brand of milk we buy? How has that photograph of the milk carton not embedded in your brain? So when you're staring at it, you instantly recognize the one that we've been drinking for years.